Tuesday 9 a.m. I have my FOA class, Foundation of Algorithms. I'll probably just stop going to this class because it's a pain waking up at 8:30, 8:15 to go up there, and the lecture is pretty useless because anyway, like it's pre-recorded lessons which are already uploaded. So this is more of like a discussion, and it doesn't do anything. Like the faculty is pretty meh. So I think from next week I'll probably stop going to the class. And there's a midterm on Feb 14th for this, so anyway I have to prep for that.
We need to go in this order. And yeah, we have a binary counter and we want to find the amortized analyzer.
I bought a hoodie from the campus store, the ASU Sun Devils hoodie. So yeah, I think it's time to ditch the Money View hoodie. I've been wearing it for too long anyway. So a couple of days back, basically I got a message, an email from Neo Global that they has been put under RBI radar for LRS schemes. LRS is basically liberated remittance schemes, which essentially involves like the legalities around sending money from India to any other country, to abroad, and you can send up to 250,000 USD, which is a lot. So for most college students, I don't think, even including 2 semesters, it will cost like 60, 70, maybe 80 at max per year. So you don't need that much. That's beyond the point. So in LRS, essentially, if you transfer more than 7 lakhs, you have to pay tax at source, TCS. So it gets deducted right there when you transfer that amount. It ranges from like 0.5% to 5% depending on what is the purpose of the transfer. Anyway, basically, so Neo banned all transactions, all international transactions, and like POS, everything. And that is an issue because I use Neo to kind of transfer INR to USD free of cost, so I don't have to pay like forex markup, because if I transfer it through net banking or through like HDFC remittances, I'll be charged a slight forex markup, and then I'll also be charged like a transaction fee, and I'll also be charged inward, basically when I'm transferring to my bank here in Midfirst. So they'll also charge a certain amount. I think it's flat $25 for incoming transfers. So Neo is like the best way to transfer money from INR to USD. You just go to the bank and swipe the Neo card, and like however much USD you want, that much INR will be deducted from your SBM account, which is tied to Neo. I'll probably make a detailed video about this in a separate one, because like a lot of nitty-gritties are there, but that's the point. But like, good news is today they again started the transactions again. They have got some relaxation from RBI, and now I can use it again. So I used it right now only while purchasing my hoodie. I wanted to check it, so yeah, it works now. Okay, so this is what I got. I'll probably be wearing this throughout 23 and 24. This is my go-to hoodie now. Money View will probably take a back seat. I also got my shoes delivered, like hiking shoes. Basically, we are going to a hike this weekend, and more on that later. But basically, we're going to Grand Canyon. Sushruth is coming from Dallas. The first 3-4 miles of the hike has like snow, so I needed basically waterproof shoes. So this is what I've ordered. I got the wrong shoes. This is not what I ordered. Gotta send them back. This is what I got, which is horrendous as compared to what I ordered. It's completely different shoe. Okay, let me call Sushruth. We also ordered this. This is basically clamps for hiking in the snow. Too much chaos right now. We ordered like 4 pair of clamps and we got only 2. So like for 1 person. Like I said, I'm gonna be wearing this hoodie for the next 5 years. Anyway, a lot of chaos happened in the last half an hour. Basically, we ordered 4 clamps for 4 people and buy shoes, waterproof shoes. The shoes were wrong, so I returned it basically and ordered a new one, which should be here day after tomorrow, Thursday. We are leaving on Friday night, so need it by Thursday. and this one I'll have to return it from the Amazon drop-off center. So here the thing is, they don't pick it up from your house. Like they will if you pay them like some $9 or something. Someone just honked at me and waved. I did not recognize the car. It's a blue car, but I don't know anybody with a blue car. I only know 2 people who have cars here, so highly unlikely. But yeah, I don't know. We checked, 1 clamp got delivered now and 3 will be delivered tomorrow. So that is also sorted. No panic there. This is the common space and there are a bunch of offices here. So basically I've come to the office again because I have to do some editing and stuff for the previous videos. And yeah, that's the agenda of the evening. Okay, thankfully I got a room. It's pretty difficult to get a room because there are like 5-6 rooms and a lot of people. And people generally prefer working here, because working or studying, because the Wi-Fi is actually pretty great in the office and it's not that great in the apartments. I also got my Amex credit card delivered. I think it should be delivered today only, so I have to pick it up. Basically, it's difficult to get credit card here without SSN. SSN is like the PAN/Aadhaar in India. But there is a workaround to that. Using a third party, you can use your Indian credit history to kind of get an approval here, which is again like, I think it needs to be a separate video. But yeah, I got my Amex credit card. I think going forward I'll be using that for my day-to-day transactions. Apart from like the rent transfer, everything can be put on credit card, and then I can start building history here. First step towards buying a car. But okay, yeah, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Got my Amex card. There's a tournament going, ASU racquetball tournament. I don't know who's competing against who, and I can't seem to understand what the rules are. It's complete chaos. I tried staying for 2 minutes, but yeah, nothing made sense. Fucking idea what that was. I was in the middle of the campus in front of MU, which is like the main building, administrative / like whatever building in the ASU, and that went on for like, I don't know, I was there for like 5 minutes, and anyway it got over. I was going to the gym. So today afternoon I was free. I didn't have any classes, so I went to this event which is by this club called Changemaker, which the motto of the club essentially is, you know, make the change that you want to see in the world and stuff. And it involves like sustainability, civic engagement, growth, also like entrepreneurship and innovation. There are multiple facets, multiple pillars to it. Basically today there was like a E&I, basically in entrepreneurship and innovation event. So there were 2 interesting pitches. Like there were only 2 pitches actually. One of them was like, interesting to me. So the first one was like, one was about HPV vaccines and educating people in Ghana and Senegal and Mexico. So 3-4 different places. It's like a non-profit organization. It's too dark, but that's fine. The other one, he has started a company known as Ziga Money, which essentially what they do is, in Africa there are a lot of like households or a lot of like personal banking accounts where a lot of money come in from the US, essentially families, etc. For example, let's say I'm from Africa and I'm studying and I'm working here, right? Not studying, let's say I'm working here, and then I send money, like my savings and stuff, I send it to my parents or my relatives, something like that. So essentially the amount, I forgot the number, but it was obviously in billions. I think it was 52 billion, I could be wrong, but I think that's the total amount of money sent from US to Africa on like personal level, peer to peer. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to build a credit score associated with it, so that they can like serve these users based on credit, based on their score and credit history. So it's essentially a credit score which involves the accounting of the cash flow from from like your dependent. You might not be dependent on whoever is living in the US, but like let's say it depends on the person's like the amount of cash flow that you're getting from your whatever your relative or whoever is there in the US. I'm not sure if that explains it properly, but like it was a very short pitch. It was like a 15-minute pitch. It's not a pitch per se. It's mostly like two of these people, they came to kind of showcase their business models. One of them is like, the first one is a non-profit. This one is like a proper business. So they're, I think, still making it. But yeah, that was interesting because it involves credit, and I have been in the credit risk industry for like 4 years.